This is the Cornish coast, home to some of the most incredible coastline in the UK, or maybe even the world. From bustling port towns and pasties, big stretches of beautiful sandy beaches, world-class surf and miles of incredible coast path, perfect for hiking. All of this makes Cornwall a must-visit destination if you have a camper van. But while that means it can be busy at times, if you look in the right places and visit at the right time, it can also be wildly peaceful. If you're new around here, we're Jack and Joe, that's our scruffy hitchhiker Frank, and this is Big P, our home on wheels that's taken us on adventures to wild places all over the UK and Europe. Join us on a relaxing road trip as we travel from Woolacombe in Devon, along Cornwall's gorgeous coastline, eating pasties, hiking coast paths, and enjoying beautiful park-ups close to the sea. If this sounds like your kind of adventure, then put your feet up and come along with us for these wild journeys in Cornwall. Hello and welcome to the southwest coast of England. It's September. We've had a week of really nice weather, so classically, as we're about to film this video, the weather's turning, it's becoming more autumnal, but to be fair, we're looking forward to that. We're in Woolacombe, we're on a campsite called Praa Sands. It's a really nice campsite, beautiful views of the sea, and we've got a week to spend in Cornwall, so we're really looking forward to it. But first, we're going to head to Woolacombe Beach. Frank's favourite beach is actually the first beach he ever went to, and it's the first beach he ever chased a ball on.
Frank, you want to go to the beach? Chase your ball?
Let's go to Woolacombe. That's a nice noise. Oh, okay, we're going. Go on then, go get her.
Let's go.
Do you want to chase it? Right, Joe, we'll just do this for 2.5k now, yeah? It's the walk we're going on. It's like 2.5 kilometres from Woolacombe to Putsborough. There should hopefully be a sausage roll at the end, and then we can loop back. And we used to do this when we spent lockdown in Woolacombe nearly 4 years ago. It's a really nice, easy walk, and Frank loves it. Can't rest there, mate. Got the whole beach to walk along. Sausage roll sourced. I'm going to eat these and then head back to the van via the beach, and probably 100 more throws for Frank. Did you have a nice walk, mate? Great walk. We're just enjoying a hot drink by the seafront in Woolacombe. I think this is probably, we've done this so many times. So we really like this part of Devon. We're going to head off along the coast, but before we do that, we should probably address the elephant in the room. You might have noticed Big P's had a bit of a paint job on the outside. I think she needs one more coat, but we ran out of paint and ran out of time in the summer to finish it off. It's a really long, arduous job, but one more coat of paint, we'll be happy with it. And it's probably a good thing that we didn't finish it off, because I've already scratched it on some Devonshire bushes on the road. But we think she looks great, and it's nice to not be this massive white box. We're actually a bit more stealthy, a bit more, we just like it. So we're going to finish up this hot drink and then head off into Cornwall. Leaving Woolacombe, we set off the border between North Devon and North Cornwall, and it wasn't too long until we got our first taste of tight Cornish roads. These roads aren't for the faint-hearted. In fact, I'd say Cornish roads are some of the most challenging roads to drive along in the world, and I've driven along hairpin bends in the Dolomites. With some extra loose scrapes in our freshly painted van, we arrived at our first Cornish stop along the north coast, the coastal town of Tintagel. Here you go. You know we have a brew review. Mm-hmm. This is wine with a coastline. Not liking that one.
Oh god, just gonna drink my wine.
Bit of a tight drive from Woolacombe to Tintagel, which is the town that we're staying in. We pulled up to a field, I guess. It's £5 donation for the night, and this view's pretty incredible, and we're going to do some exploring, but we're going to wait till tomorrow. Oh, how nice is this? Bit of wind, but it's so nice to be back by the coast. The Southwest Coast Path is probably one of the best coast paths in the world, I'd say. Despite the early morning wind and mist, it was so nice to be by the coast, as we took the scenic route along the coast path to explore the legendary Tintagel Castle. Perched on a dramatic clifftop lies Tintagel Castle, a place steeped in history and legend. In the 12th century, medieval historians claimed Tintagel as the birthplace of King Arthur, Britain's most famous king. Its strategic location and natural beauty has attracted people for centuries. While the castle here was built in the 13th century by Richard, Earl of Cornwall, as a vanity project to show off his links to Arthurian legends, Tintagel perhaps did once play host to royalty. It was during the 5th to 7th centuries that historians say Tintagel flourished as a significant settlement, perhaps even a royal stronghold of the ancient kingdom of Cornwall. And it's here that perhaps the legendary links to King Arthur began. Great morning of exploring. Definitely getting there early. It started getting busy as we left the castle. But now we're back at the van. We went via the town, which was really, really good. Got loads of pasty shops and other gift shops. Bought myself a pasty. I think it's going to rain very, very shortly. So I think we're just going to watch the views, watch the cows. I think we'll stay here again tonight because it's £5. You can't really go wrong. Alright, so I did say it was going to rain. That was about an hour ago. Turns out The weather is playing some crazy games. It's actually beautiful and sunny, so I've gone on a little side quest, explored a bit more of the coast path, and check out this view here. The sun's back out, so after the day in Tintagel, it absolutely hammered it down on the Sunday. Then we had a bit of a chilled day yesterday, saw a friend, went on a nice walk. And now we're at the campsite we stayed on before, actually, Gwithian Farm, which is right next to an amazingly big sandy beach and with beautiful views. It's just up the coast from St Ives. And I think we've got an afternoon of sunshine, so I think we're going to head over to the beach and maybe go for a bit of a coast walk. We'll see if the weather holds out. It's not supposed to. This is a bit of a surprise. Gwithian Beach is another one of our favourite spots in the southwest. Stretching for over 3 miles towards St Ives, the beach and dunes have incredible views along the coast and towards Godrevy Lighthouse, an imposing offshore site. Just a few hours after some blissful blue autumn sunshine, the sky was blanketed with grey clouds and wind, but it didn't make the coastline of North Cornwall any less beautiful. Okay, now I think we can officially say summer is over. We've had a few days where the sun's come out, blessed us with some warm weather, even for like a few hours of a day. But now, at least for the next few days, autumn's here, it's cosy season. We've driven along the coast a little bit more, probably about 10 minutes, and parked up. I think it's called like North Cliffs or something like that. There's a National Trust car park. Can't overnight here, but you can park for the day, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to enjoy this beautiful view when you can see it, when it's not raining. Drink lots of hot drinks, and maybe we'll chance the coast path that runs just around the front of the van here. After many warm brews reviews, we packed up the van and headed off to one of the best car park views in Cornwall. Really lovely, relaxing time up in that cliffside park up. Wish we could stay there, but rules are the rules. But we're going to drive to the south Cornish coast, which is only about half an hour away, to a park up that we've actually stayed in before, and hopefully we can get a nice little view from our van. There's a few good spots. We'll show you when we get there. Good morning. This view is incredible. We actually got here the day before yesterday on that sunset drive down onto this park up, but yesterday was very, very windy and we didn't sleep a wink, so we just didn't do anything, did we, Joe? We just stayed by this beach and did a little tiny walk. I just said beach by Frank's head. Oh no. This spot is called Praa Sands. It's spelt like Praa, but if you're in the know like us, you pronounce it Praa Sands.
In the know.
Someone who lives in Cornwall told us it was Praa Sands. Pronounced Praa after we said Praa. £12 for the night. Really, really great spot. We managed to bag one of the beach fronted ones. It's just incredible. It's a really beautiful blue day today. We're going to go for a fairly large coast walk. I'm laughing because every time I say walk or oh bud, Frank kind of flinches because he really wants to go outside to the beach. But yeah, it's a beautiful blue day. We're gonna walk along the coast to a little port town called Porthleven. Really beautiful views, and hopefully we'll be able to get a pasty and a pint. Little sandy detour there on the beach, but we don't reckon Frank would forgive us if we didn't go onto the beach. We're now onto the coast path. It's about 4 miles up to Porthleven. Porthleven? One of the two. And it should be really beautiful. We've walked this coast path before. It's super scenic, especially on a beautiful blue day like today. View's already getting pretty amazing. Look at that. Wow. Just tell me how excited you are about walking up these steps.
I can't wait.
Are you glad it's a warm day?
Glad it's a warm day.
Just got 4 more miles of peaks and walking down. Good views though. What do you think of the views, Frank? As well as being known for its beautiful coastline, Cornwall has a rich mining heritage stretching back to the Bronze Age. For centuries, miners delved deep into the earth, sometimes stretching out under the seabed, extracting valuable minerals like tin and copper. Today, the remnants of these once thriving mines, which once employed a third of Cornwall's population, can be found. This includes mine shafts, engine houses and spoil heaps, standing as a testament to Cornwall's industrial past. Close to the end now, just beyond that house there, and then we'll be able to see the port. Really beautiful part of the coast path. I think in the background we can hear choughs, which are like red-footed crows that live on the side of cliff tops. But yeah, they're kind of like darting in between the cliffs. Really, really cool. Whew, made it to the port town. Let's go find a pint. Cheers. What happened? Porthleven is a charming harbour town, known for its picturesque harbour and decent pubs and restaurants. We grabbed a few pints and a pasty as a reward for completing our hike. We then took the bus back and braced ourselves for another few days of stormy weather. This is Cornwall in autumn after all. But luckily for us, we had one more day of sunshine and a final piece of epic coastline to explore. Welcome to an extra sunny day in Cornwall. I thought I was going to end filming the other day. We had lots of wind, lots of rain, but just as we're about to leave, we're leaving Cornwall in 2 days. We've come with one more sunny day and one more day to explore. We've come along to a spot called Treen. It's £10 for 24 hours in this car park, and it's right next to a walk to a pretty incredible beach and some stunning coastline. So come with us. Believe it, but it's October right now, so we've definitely come in shoulder / off season to Cornwall, but it's been really great. We've had some really nice weather as well as some bad ones, but most importantly we've just escaped the crowds, so we've been able to enjoy all of the nice beaches without the people, and the weather's still been pretty good. I'm still in shorts. But the problem with all this nice weather is that this video is actually going to be pretty mega, quite long, so if you've got this far, thanks for watching. I won't keep you for much longer, but I promise you, this beach and this part of the coast is pretty amazing. This is Pedn Vounder and Logan Rock, a sumptuous part of the Cornish coastline. It's places like these that remind us of the beauty of the coastline in the UK. We feel lucky to have this on our doorstep. We might not have the tropical weather, but on a day like this one, there's not many places we'd rather be than by a British sea. So I think that is now the end of the Cornwall video. I'm going to leave you with this beautiful coast path for you. So yeah, I think the next adventure will be to Scotland. So we'll catch you on the next adventure.